showdown we've circled on the calendar as number 1 goes on the road to face a top 10 team. Welcome to Notre Dame Stadium, the legendary home of the Fighting Irish, as we'll see the runner-up from last year's national championship, the Michigan Wolverines, taking on a playoff team from last year, the Notre Dame Fighting Irish. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler here with Kirk Herbstreit. Let's get this thing underway. Will kick this deep, begin the game. That one bounces through the end zone, so they'll start at the 25. And looking to throw now on first down. And it's intercepted. He stepped in front of that bullet. He's brought down quickly, but that takeaway is a huge play for this defense.
For the first play of the game, the defense comes up with a turnover. Good job of mixing up their coverages, showing one look, going to another. I think they confused the quarterback. He puts it right into coverage, and they're able to capitalize.
Just underway, and this home crowd is fired up and ready to make a difference today. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. And he gets in for the score. Touchdown, Wolverines. Simple throw, all the yards after the catch. Explosive play by the receiver to score.
Just a dynamic, athletic playmaker. As simple as you said, Chris, just throw him the football, he makes a catch, and then all the fireworks are after the catch, and this defense just unable to corral him.
And the PAT makes it 7-0. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so a touchback will start at the 25. So here comes the Notre Dame offense back onto the field. Let's see how this quarterback responds. Remember, an interception on the very first play of the last possession. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play, brings up second down. Both teams trying to set the tone in this high-stakes collision here, Kirk. A long way to go. We expect this battle to come down to the final minutes.
Well, both these teams have been chirping back and forth during the week. I'm sure they're finally excited to be out on the field together, and this is the kind of matchup you just have to have an aggressive mindset, attacking all game long, and find out who the best team is late in this game.
Moves out of the pocket. On the run, he'll let it go. And it's incomplete. Just missed the wide receiver there.
Well, we talked to the defensive coordinator, Chris, before the game about how they worked a lot on the scramble drill this week just to be able to contain him. The coach has to be pleased with how they performed on that play.
A tough situation for the offense. 3rd and long from their 25. Let's see if the defense brings some heat here. Quick throw to the left side. Oh, what a grab! Notre Dame comes to the line quickly.
Where these big pass plays can jumpstart this offense a bit, and here they go at the tempo, looking to get this defense confused and out of position.
That's just thrown away. I don't think he's going to get away with that. Yeah, here comes the flag. Second down play coming up for this offense. Looking to throw it again. Fires it to the wideout. He's got a man down the middle. They wrap him up after the completion, just short of the first down marker. On third down, it's a handoff. That's enough to move the sticks and give them a first down at the 41. This Notre Dame offense is moving quickly down the field.
It's a good positive game by the offense, and it's enough for the first down. They're already looking to get up to the line of scrimmage and get this play called to go some up-tempo. The defense has got to be alert of this and get their call and get ready to play.
First down, we're going to throw the ball. On the move now. Trying to create here on the move. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football. And now it's second down.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out the punishment, but here, he's the one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, he's unable to hold on to the football.
Second down play coming up. Takes the handoff, heads to the right. Power right past the defender. Sophomore brought down after a nice run. Notre Dame getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. Tailback takes the handoff again. The gain is 5, so it's 2nd and 5 now.
It's a really good, solid run. I know it's not the flashiest big play, but it's important for your offense to be able to get yards like that on early downs. You stay ahead of the chains, and it opens up the playbook for the 2nd and 3rd down coming up.
So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up. Ball handed off. Oh, they test the middle there, but get nothing.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
Here we go, 3rd down, close to the goal line. They can still get a first down without scoring. And here's the handoff. And he's in for the score. Touchdown, Notre Dame. They were backed up to start the drive, but some bold play calling, great execution. We reached the end zone.
You know, it's easy to just kind of pull your horns in and get conservative when you're pushed way back close to your own goal line, but not this offense. They came out, showed the confidence that they have in their quarterback, and it paid off. Nice touchdown.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. Tackle at the 13. Not great field position to start the drive. And the Wolverines offense is back on the field. They reached the end zone the last time out, trying to do the same thing here. And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff.
Chris, I know it's not a huge game. They didn't pick up the first down, but it's still early in this game. Never abort this running game. You keep working. It's kind of like a body blow in a boxing match. Keep wearing the defense down, and eventually you can hit a big one.
And wow, listen to this crowd noise. This stadium is vibrating. That's why this is such a tough place for visitors to play. Dropping back, it's Flanagan. And it's incomplete, just out of reach. A little too much on that throw.
I think he predetermined where to go with his football. Really didn't give himself a chance to work through his progressions, locked into his primary, tried to force it in there, and it doesn't work out.
So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. Dropping back, we're going to throw for the first down. But they can't make the connection. Ball's incomplete.
Well, Chris, obviously they had to go through the air there to try to pick up this third down and long, but when you're so far behind the chains, boy, you really allow this defense to dictate things, and it allows them to put pressure on your quarterback and can affect the timing, as we saw on this play.
They finally get him down, but that's a solid return. Good work by the return man. Fighting Irish offense is back on the field. The last drive, the passing game, very effective. Moved them right down the field. And the defense make adjustments. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. From the pocket, delivers over the middle. Receiver brought down after a short pitch and catch. Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. Second down, we're going to throw it. He escapes the pocket. Using his legs on the scramble, the junior able to bring him down quickly. Notre Dame comes to the line quickly. And they pick up the first on the ground. Inside the 25. Enough to convert on third there, so first down from the 12 now.
Well, there's a great example of a defense selling out to stop a third down and short. At 3rd and 2, looks like they put everybody up near the line of scrimmage, and when the back got free, he's able to go and pick up huge yards because there's no safeties back there to slow him down.
Notre Dame getting set with a 1st and 10 now. They're going to run it here. Running on purpose. Going absolutely nowhere. That'll be a loss on the play.
Well, if somebody talks about a play being blown up, this is a great example of that. That's Exhibit A for how to be physical on defense.
The clock is running. Last minute in a very entertaining first quarter of play. Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Makes the catch. Can he get in? Heads out of bounds as a short gain on the play.
As we all know, Chris, red zone leads to tight windows. A lot of times you just get what you can get. Likely grateful this went forward to help this upcoming third down call.
Crucial. Third down coming up in the red zone. Can they keep the drive going, or will they have to settle for 3? Running play called on 3rd and short. Oh, and he did not get there. The defense rising up against this elite third down offense.
Well, that's an excellent effort here by this defense, staying in their run fits. They holding their own at the line and making the tackle. The offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get anything going there.
The kick is good. He knocked it right down the middle.
Well, they almost put a touchdown on the board, but instead they come away with 3 points.
So after the field goal, the kicker out there again to boot it away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. The offense will start at the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. To the air, it's Flanagan. Quarterback finds a target on the right. It's complete. Breaking tackles and going. Tackled after a solid gain. It's enough for a first down, and that should wrap up the first quarter of play. So, Kirk, as we hit the quarter break here, Notre Dame has the lead. And at the end of the first quarter, let's check out the stats so far. Plenty of time for some plot twists here as we begin the second quarter. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. the play fake, looking to throw. Fires it to the wideout. Makes the grab with plenty of room to run. Touchdown, Michigan. They were not going to catch him that time.
Man, that's his second touchdown today. This guy's winning every one-on-one matchup this defense provides. Great job by the quarterback putting the ball where his guy can make a play on it, and he's got 2 on the board.
And the PAT is good. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Kick bounces out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. And the Notre Dame offense back out on the field. Last time out, they moved the ball well, but had to settle for a chip shot field goal. Looking out throwing here to start the drive. Caught by the receiver.
Anytime you have a chance to get this wide receiver isolated, to get the ball in his hands, you do it.
Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Looking for the wideout. And it's incomplete. Might have heard some footsteps there over the middle. Now it's going to bring up third down.
Well, that's everything you want to see from an offense. Great execution. The line gave the quarterback time. Quarterback makes a great read, throws it to his guy, and the receiver drops it. Now he's going to have to shake that off and get ready to make that next play.
Off the incompletion, it sets up a third down and 2. Try and muscle for the first down. Fighting him off. He breaks free. Breaks into the clear. He makes the stop, but it's a big play for the 31. Notre Dame comes to the line quickly.
Okay, here comes the hurry up. This is what they love to do. They get a big gain on the ground, hurry up into position, and go right back at that defense again.
Here comes a first down pass attempt. Caught over the middle. It's Larson.
That's a good job here, staying ahead of the chains. Good pickup here on first down. The quarterback hits the safety valve that time, the big tight end. That'll bring up a second manageable here for this offense.
He's going to pull it down and run. He's wrapped up nicely there by the freshman.
Hey, if nothing else is there, good decision by this quarterback to be able to pick up some positive yards. Rather see him do that than force the ball into coverage. Good heads-up play.
Now it's third and short from the 22. You expect this is 4-down territory. Let's see what they do on third down. They'll try to move the chains here on the ground. Looks like Notre Dame will have the first down.
Chris, it's the consistency of this back is giving this defense fits. They've got to come up with some changes up front. This guy's already over 50 yards, and if he keeps running the way he is, not only is he having a great day, but it's going to give this quarterback a chance to hit some big plays downfield off play action.
Quarterback changing the play now at the line. Here comes a throw from the red zone. Makes the grab, a chance to score. And he's in for the score. Touchdown, Irish.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
PAT puts them up 3. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. And the Michigan offense comes back out on the field. A little bit of my turn, your turn in the early going here. Both offenses scoring touchdowns the last possession. Dropping back, it's Flanagan. Sophomore trying to make a play, but put too much on the throw. Look, I don't know about you. I'm just enjoying these teams colliding here today. In a perfect world with no politics, Michigan and Notre Dame would play every year, but it's just all too rare now.
Yeah, I agree with you. This is a game we need to be able to see every single year. If you're the athletic director at Michigan or Notre Dame or friends with the program, anything you can do to make this one happen, we would love to see it. There's been a lot of chatter recently, so who knows? Maybe it's in the works.
He'll look to throw it here on second down. It's the running back in the flat. Defense shoves him out of bounds. Not much of a gain there.
Boy, it's one of the things I love about this running back. It's not just this defense trying to defend him running the football. As you can see here early in this game, trying to get him involved in the passing game. Great call.
An important third down attempt for this offense. Dropping back, we're going to throw for the first down. Looking deep downfield to the left. And it's hauled in. What a catch. Look at that. He's still going. What an electric play. Suddenly, they move into scoring position down to the 24.
And you just continue to see the chemistry between these two. And they told us yesterday in our production meeting, they spent hours and hours of working and developing that chemistry and that rhythm by throwing together throughout those summer months. And man, it's starting to really...
Oh, the pass is picked off. Breaks into the clear right down the middle. End zone ahead. Inside the 10. Touchdown, Fighting Irish. The defense produces 6 points.
Chris, what a turn of events here. 1 second, you're in field goal range as an offense. The next, the defense is running back an interception for a score. You're looking at a 10-point swing and a momentum changer.
And he knocks through the PAT. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback, and we'll start at the 25. So here we go. First play of the drive, under 2 minutes before halftime. And there's the handoff. Breaks into open space. And the run moves the ball up to the 33.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run. You can go to play action. Really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Out of the shotgun, he clears it off. They test the middle of the defense, but get nothing.
Well, the defensive line does their job eating up those double teams, freeing up the backers to make the play.
Offense breaks the huddle and gets set. It's third down. Looking to pass. It's Flanagan. Makes the catch downfield. And he's tackled, but only after picking up a first down.
Well, it's third down. The defense knows he's going to get the ball. You still can't stop the quarterback finding this receiver to be able to pick up another first down for this offense.
Looking to throw it on first down. Looking to scramble. He bought some time, now lets it go. Caught near the sideline, but just a short gain. And he runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
Chris, a great ability by this quarterback to get outside of the pocket and place the football right where it needs to be for the first down.
On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. And he'll just throw it away to avoid the sack. And we just love to see these two uniforms on the field together. Two Midwestern behemoths. The rivalry goes way back to 1887. Of course, they don't play it regularly anymore.
And two of the most recognizable fight songs in college football. You know, and as legend goes, not long after learning the game and forming a team, Michigan traveled to Notre Dame to play in the first ever football game held in South Bend. Unfortunately, we just don't get a chance to see these teams play as often as we used to.
And he's back to throw again after that incompletion on first down. Oh, and he's scooped up. Offense still has it on the run. Now the timeout is called by the defense. They've got some things to work out here.
The offensive staff just took a collective sigh of relief. But I'd still anticipate that someone's going to pull that ball carrier aside, give him a couple choice words on the importance of ball security.
Now on third and very long, looking to throw. And the pass is dropped. This would have been a big game, but he couldn't hold on. And the Wolverines will have to kick it away. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. And the coverage team makes the stop on this return. And they'll start the drive here from the 23-yard line. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Looking for a deep completion. The catch is made for a huge pickup. Who's in the clear? Touchdown, Notre Dame. A great catch and run for 6.
Oh, man, these guys. Not be stopped. Talk about putting up points before halftime and then really putting some distance on the scoreboard. This defense is officially reeling.
Extra point makes it a 17-point game. So the offense getting some momentum before halftime with a touchdown. Now they kick off in hopes the defense can get a quick stop. The kickoff, a little too hot to handle, goes through the end zone for a touchback. So they start the drive looking for some late fireworks here. Less than 30 seconds before halftime. An inside give now from the shotgun. And the run moves the ball up to the 33. Timeout is called to talk strategy late in this close game with halftime approaching.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear a defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
And he'll heave the ball deep down that right side. The downfield shot is incomplete. Brings up 3rd down.
Boy, this quarterback has a lot of confidence in his arm. He tried to thread the needle into double coverage. Lucky that one wasn't intercepted.
Going to pick up the 3rd and short through the air. Hit as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete.
Man, on your own side of the field, you're playing a risky game here. 3rd and short. Your goal should just be keep this drive alive the best way you can sometimes is just hand the ball off to your running back and have him get behind that offensive line and go to work. Curious to see what they do now here on this 4th and short.
So they start the drive here, looking to make something happen in the final seconds before halftime. 1st down, looking to throw the football. Moves out of the pocket. And it's incomplete with just 2 seconds remaining.
Oh, man, I really like the route here by this wide receiver. Does a nice job of separating, creates some space there. The quarterback, unfortunately, just puts that ball too far out in front of him.
They'll test the right side here. Gets into space at the 50. And they get him down what will be the final play of this 1st half. And that will do it for the 1st half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. Notre Dame will kick it off and start the 2nd half. And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. He's tackled at the 17, so it would have been better to leave it in the end zone for a touchback. The Michigan offense back out on the field. Eager to get something going as we begin the third quarter. Cut in to this huge lead. And he goes nowhere. Stop cold behind the line of scrimmage. The Wolverines looking to crank up the tempo a bit.
Boy, how about this defense? Just so physical against the run. These guys have not been able to do anything on the ground, and it's because of that defensive line and those linebackers taking away the run game.
Breaking free at the 35. Here he goes. At the 20. All the way to the end zone. What a play. Touchdown, Wolverines.
Chris, how dangerous is this offense? Well, of course, you know about the receivers, those vertical shots, but here's an example. You give the ball to the running back out in space, takes it all the way to the end zone for a touchdown.
Extra point knocked right down the middle. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. That one bounces through the end zone, so it'll start at the 25. And the Fighting Irish offense comes back out onto the field. So some of that first half lead is gone. This game has gotten tighter. There's some urgency now in this possession. Try to run it up the middle, but get nothing.
That was an excellent effort by this defense, just staying in their run fits, holding their own at the line of scrimmage, and then making a tackle. Offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get any yards at all.
Offense trying to find a way to get this drive going. It's 2nd and 9 from the 26. Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. It's a dart right down the middle. Deep ball is caught for a huge gain here. Touchdown, Irish. This offense cannot be stopped. All the energy really building now, but they're not careful. This could get ugly.
Chris, this offense has been impressive the entire game. And one of the great things about rivalry games is you'll never forget this kind of performance.
And the extra point was up and good. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. He's going to bring it out of the end zone from a couple yards deep. Tackle at the 13. Not great field position to start the drive. And the Wolverines offense is back on the field. Testing the right side here. It's a 2-yard gain. 2nd and 8 coming up.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. The freshman with a little too much air under that one.
Well, they don't make the completion here. The timing seemed to be off between a quarterback and receiver. But, man, this defensive coordinator, he may want to consider getting more pressure on this quarterback by changing some things up. He's got a lot of time back there to throw the ball, and eventually that's going to cost you.
And he'll drop back here on 3rd down. Quick throw to the left. Oh, he makes the catch. You get him down, but that's a nice play. Moves the ball to the 33.
Really good job here of converting by this offense. And let's face it, at this point in the game, because they have such a big hole to climb out of, they've got to be able to convert and come up with a new set of downs. They do it here. Now they got a real shot to cut into this lead.
The Wolverines will line up on 1st and 10. From the shotgun, drops back. Finds a man open on the right side downfield. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play.
That's a nice completion here by this Michigan offense. And when Michigan is really clicking, you think about over the years, they've been efficient within that passing game, being able to throw the football to complement a very physical running game. Nice play.
The ball is caught. In the clear at the 25. Touchdown, Michigan. They couldn't stop him there. That's a crucial response by this offense, but still plenty of work to do here in the third quarter.
Well, I love that they're still fighting and competing. You can tell they've made some adjustments at half and try to get them back into this game. And that score is a great start.
And they tack on the extra point. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. So a touchback will start at the 25. So here comes the Notre Dame offense back onto the field. This game has suddenly gotten more interesting, so this offense needs to be productive here. They'll run it here. He shreds the tackle. Offense comes up 2nd and 8. That running game not producing much on the first down play. 2nd down, we're going to throw it. Receiver makes the catch. They bring him down at the 44. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield now. That'll put him over 150 yards today, Kirk. He is putting on a show on this big stage.
How great is this? On this stage, as you mentioned, Chris, just playing his best game. He's been in sync with his receivers. Back there, has time to throw. Just having a dream performance.
Here's the handoff. The gain is 2 yards, so it's 2nd and 8. Handoff here from the shotgun. The freshman brings him down quickly.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this 3rd down. Dropping back, they're going to throw for the first down. He lets it go. Catch made down the left side, an explosive play. We finally make the tackle all the way down to the 32.
Boy, this offensive line, you got to tip your cap. They've done everything you would ask of them in taking care of this quarterback. They do it again here on 3rd down, working with that lead. You know the pressure's coming, and they deliver.
This Notre Dame offense is moving quickly down the field. He'll hand it off. Just a small gain. Looking at 2nd and 9. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. Finding space at the 20. Touchdown, Fighting Irish. Too much speed for the defense.
This is such a well-designed play here, Chris. The offensive line opens things up initially, but you can see the speed of the back and the effort by the receivers not to be selfish. These guys are blocking downfield. That's why he got that ball to the end zone.
And the PAT puts them up 17 now. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. He's going to try for a return from a couple of yards deep in the end zone. Oh, and he's got some space here. Picks up some blocks. Can he make it? They can't catch him. Touchdown. What a highlight moment. The kickoff taken all the way back for a touchdown.
Man, a kick return for a touchdown is one of the most electrifying plays in football. Everything has to align right. Great blocks. Return man hits the crease just like he did there. Then he's off to the races. By the way, if I'm the kickoff coverage team, I don't know if I'd be kicking this guy anymore.
And as we take a break to flip ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the current national rankings. 1 quarter to go. Let's see if this sets up as a classic finish. I believe they're lining up to attempt an onside kick. And he safely makes the recovery. The onside kick doesn't work. Fighting Irish offense is back on the field. A beautiful, balanced drive reached the end zone last time. Can they keep it going here? Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. They bring him down, but he reaches the 30-yard line. And Kirk, that puts him over 150 yards today. He's just putting on a huge show on a big stage.
Yeah, every time he seems to get his hands on the football, he's making big plays. They have built their offense around his playmaking ability, and it's paid off today.
He's past the marker and still going. Ball carrier steps out, but a solid gain on the ground that time. Notre Dame comes to the line quickly.
Hey, you got to do what you got to do. You got to rely on that offensive line in the running game here to be able to secure a victory. Good call, and just keep working that clock.
Tackle up near midfield at the 48.
Yeah, I like the run play here, and offensively at this point in the game, you want to remain in that attack mode first, while also staying in bounds and working that clock.
Grinding away on the ground. And they tackle him, but not before he picks up the first.
And that's going to be a first down, and really, Chris, kind of surprised here in the fourth quarter not to see this defense dial up some pressure. They're just sitting back in the base, making it relatively easy for the offense to pick up a first down on the ground.
Takes the ball and heads to the left. And they try the middle, but stuck for no gain.
Boy, these obvious running situations are very tough when you're working with the lead late in the game, because you know the defense is going to stack the line of scrimmage, make it as difficult as possible for you to run the football. So nice job there by the defense. They're trying to punch that ball out, do anything they can at all to get the ball back.
Good job bleeding the clock on this drive so far. They'll come up on a second down. Offense switches it up here, looking to throw the ball now. He's going to take off here.
That's what I really love about this quarterback. Looks downfield, everybody's covered. Instead of just throwing this ball away, he's got the athletic ability to make this defense pay for it by picking up some good yards.
This is a big third down play coming up. If they can get the stop, you have to believe we'd see a timeout. Takes the handoff and tests the left side. Oh, and he didn't get there. The defense makes a stop against this excellent third down offense.
Not only does the defense stack him up at the point of attack, but he was instantly pushed backwards. The defense was prepared to defend the RPO.
No punt. Offense still on the field, going to go for it on 4th down. Looking to throw here. The receiver grabs it. They make the first down, brought down to the 31. That was clutch. Should be enough to secure this upset. And Kirk, we talked about this matchup late in the season. Big implications, and the lower-ranked team has emerged as one of the teams to beat now looking ahead of the playoff.
It was exactly what they needed to put them in control of their destiny the rest of the way. A key win that should, at the very least, lock them in for a playoff spot and put them in the good...
Looking for the end zone, has a lane. And he could not be stopped. Touchdown, Notre Dame.
Well, that's why you practice right there, Chris. This offense had the pressure, the game on their back. They deliver, they get a touchdown, and now make this a 2-possession game with under 2 to go. Like their odds of closing this game out.
And the extra point up and good makes it a 3-score game, up 17 here in the 4th. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. Solid coverage there. They get him at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. Here's the first play of the drive now, backed up at the 15. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. On the move now. He'll try a pass here. And it's a comeback route. And heads out of bounds after a decent gain.
Well, this offense has a long way to be able to get back and potentially win this game, but they're doing the right things, managing the clock, picking up good yards, and getting out of bounds.
Snags the quick throw. They're finally able to stop him. The quarterback brings the big man down. Not easy to do with that size difference.
I really like what this defensive coordinator is doing right now. He's got a nice lead to sit back. The most important thing is tackling this offense in bounds so that clock will keep ticking.
Getting set. Here's 2nd down. And he'll set up to throw. Wide open downfield. Breaks loose at the 45. They bring him down, but what an explosive play. Now they've got to hustle to the line and get set. And looking to throw now on 1st down. Delivers quickly to the left side. And the pass is intercepted. A takeaway for the defense. Tackle made after a short return, but the pick ends that threat.
I just don't think there's anything else you can do as a play caller. You've got to be able to throw the ball downfield. You just got to hope that your quarterback and receivers can execute when the defense knows it's coming. Here, the interception cost them.